What's up guys, it's Christian here, and in today's video I want to talk to you guys about 5 ways that you can improve your mental health. Number 1 is improve your diet. Alright, your diet can either improve you or destroy you, like all because of the foods and drinks that you put in your body. Alright, and you want to eat as many natural foods as possible and as little processed foods as possible. Like even as I eat a healthy diet. I'm not even gonna lie about that, right? And so even I, have had to stop eating, like little nutrition bars all the time. Like, yeah, they're good. They've got, nutrients in them, whatever, but they're processed, right? It's better that you eat like almonds, that's like straight from the earth, right? And so that's one example of how you can replace processed foods with natural foods. And honestly, the better you fuel yourself, the better your performance, right? So that's a reason why if you've got a poor diet, you're probably performing poorly, and that is making you, feel bad about yourself because you're not doing what you want to do every single day. And it all came back to what you put in your body. So improve your diet, right? Because if, of course, like us, like I'm 20 years old, us young people are not, most of us are like, yeah, whatever, like I'm young, I'm cool, like I can like eat like crap and still perform well. And you're kind of right on that, to be honest. But honestly, it'll catch up to you, all right? And I don't want that to happen to y'all. Number 2 is physical activity. And I wrote down here in my notes outline, everybody knows that improving their diet and exercise will improve their life, but not everybody does these things. And sorry, I'm about to sneeze. And in my opinion, the best form of exercise is lifting weights, right? Because it's a great way, it's intense training. It's, and the intensity, I think, brings it so much, satisfaction, and probably releases more endorphins. I don't know. And on top of like lifting weights, it improves your mood, as I said before, improves your confidence, and it improves your attractiveness, right? Speaking from personal experience. and I should have mentioned this first before I got into why my favorite form of exercise is lifting weights. But you need to increase the blood flow to your brain and your body for improved mental and physical health. And how that comes is through moving your body, right? And so that is the importance of physical activity, is for your health, to improve the blood flow and get things going. And like I've even noticed there's like been times where like I've had to spend a few days away from the gym to focus on school and get things together when it came to that. And I felt like, worse, and rightfully so. And so then when I got back into the gym, I felt better, right? Training, if y'all want to have better mental health, y'all need to train, all right? Like, you feel so good after having pushed a weight that maybe you thought, of course, like go only like above what you think, just above what you think your limit is. There's a term in the gym that's called ego lifting, where like people try to like lift something even though like they're barely able to lift it. Like, don't do that, right? Because like you can get really messed up from that, and you're like, oh, I can lift all this weight. Well, your form's off, and now you've got an injury. So what did that gain you in everything? But this isn't about lifting entirely, right? It's about the physical activity and how it can help you, right? Overcoming that challenge, gives you a boost of confidence. And that leads me on to number 3, which is challenge yourself. Now, I learned this from Hamza in his mental health guy. He made a 2-hour video, Full Guide to Mental Health. Amazing video. I took notes on it and it's awesome. So I'll link it in the description. So check it out. And he said that it's important to challenge yourself. And it's so true. I've learned this from, implementing this, right? That when you challenge yourself, like, of course, like the first thing that you think of when it comes to, the first thing I think of when it comes to challenging yourself is with exercise, right? Pushing yourself past what you think your limit is, right? Getting up and doing the work if you don't feel like it. Or even like I take cold showers, even taking a cold shower, because 9 times out of 10, you do not want to take a cold shower. It sucks, right? But you do it anyway. Like these things right here, I'm telling you, you're like, oh, but if I want to like, feel happy, I should be comfortable, right? Like, no, dude, you want to challenge yourself, because when you challenge yourself, that boosts your confidence and you're like, man, I'm amazing. I just did this. Like, honestly, and I'll make another video about cold showers. Like, that's one of the reasons I love taking cold showers so much, is that like I get out of the shower and I'm like happy and I'm motivated. I'm like literally feeling like, okay, world, what else you got? Right? Because like I just overcame cold water for however long. What else you got? Right? And honestly, like that feeling of what else you got, right? That will drive you to amazing things. So challenging yourself, not many people have I heard, except for Hamza, will talk about this when it comes to mental health. But it's so true, guys. Like I want you to challenge yourself. And some other things in my outline I forgot to, I've basically said this, when you challenge yourself and overcome challenges, it builds your willpower and your confidence. And you have to also push yourself to failure, right? Like I've made a video about why you shouldn't be afraid of failure. And it's so true. And so when you challenge yourself and push yourself to failure, you grow. All right. And growth is good. Growth makes you feel good too. So that is all why it's important to challenge yourself. Number 4, meditation. And I've, I literally just recorded my video of 5 effective morning habits where I talked about meditation. And it's so true because like with meditating, I've tried it recently and it's been good. Like it's been like a while before I've really seen how it can help, but it really does help. And in the way that it has helped me to clear my mind, like on the days that I meditate, right? Because, I'm in college. I just finished my sophomore year at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. And I would notice, that on the days that I didn't meditate because I was like, because I was like in a rush, right? And so like on the days that I skipped meditation, like didn't go well for me, right? My mind wasn't as clear. I was like consumed by stress and, had a harder time to focus. And the opposite of that happened when I did meditate, right? My mind was clear. I was ready to take on the day. I was focused and I wasn't as stressed, right? And that's what meditation does. So, and I only like do this like little 10-minute video, and you can look it up on YouTube, 10-minute meditation, boom, you got it, right? And so just that will help you so much. And so, and also something that I want to say is that just because you're not good doesn't mean it's not working, all right? Even I just said, like, it's helped me so much, but at the same time, there's been days where like I've like had like deep thoughts during like meditation, and you're like not supposed to be like thinking, like you're only supposed to be focusing, which is totally different than thinking, on your breath, right? And so that is something that I still, continue to work on, right? Is having a meditative session where I'm like not thinking at all and I'm just focused on my breath and what's going on in my body, right? And so I want to say that just because you're not good doesn't mean it's not working, right? It's a process. And so, like, be okay with that. Embrace that. Number 5, make your bed. All right? Not everybody wanted to hear that, I know, but it's so true because it builds discipline and it single-handedly makes your room look way better, right? And yeah, it single-handedly makes your room like look way better, but listen, guys, like when you make your bed, this tells yourself, I am a disciplined person and I love myself to the point where I want a clean room. All right. And that makes you feel a lot better about yourself. Right. And there's even like same as meditation. There's been days where I didn't make my bed because I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta go. Like, I don't care about anything else but like getting out of my house. And so, of course, that means that you have to wake up at a good hour to where you can do the things that you want to do, that you need to do for your morning before you leave. And yeah, and so yeah, that's why making your bed is so important. And yeah, that's all my tips. And I'll also go ahead and yeah, that'll be for a different video. I was gonna be talking about like why I didn't like make a video about my morning routine, but yeah, it's just simply because like everybody's got a morning routine that like works for them. So I can give you, that's what I've did in my effective morning habits video, was like give you the and I'll link that as soon as I like publish it. I'm like literally about to publish it with this one right now. But yeah, just whatever habits help you the most with your morning, do those, right? Your morning routine can be yours, what's best for you. So, and I'm just here to give you an idea of how you can make it better. So yeah, that's my message of the 5 ways that you can improve your health, and I'll list them out once again before I end the video. That is, improve your diet, get physical activity, challenge yourself, meditation, and making your bed. Love you guys. Take care.